am back. Welcome. My name is Abigail B, and if you're new to my channel, I usually ask where have you been, because I want people to come back and learn so much more. But I have to ask myself this time, where have I been? I have been away. I've been outside. Yeah, I took a break for summer because the kids were on holiday as well, and there was so much activities to sort out for them. I just couldn't keep up. And also, which is a good thing, my interior design had a big influx. Loads of people wanted their house done. I was doing bigger projects and working with some amazing interior designers like me as well, collabing with them. And it was such a lovely experience, and I just didn't have the time and the capacity to really delve back into my YouTube. And I did go back on my old videos and I watched them, and I'm like, oh, I miss you. So yeah, I'm so pleased to be back. But that was always my goal, to come back during the autumn time. So I'm so pleased to be here, and I hope the consistency continues. So if you're here to support and you're here to listen and learn, please don't forget to press the subscribe button so you get notifications of my upcoming videos. And comment below, like and share. I really do appreciate it. Now, today we are delving straight into it because I don't like to gatekeep. Although I am an interior designer and people have come to me, I have clients, but I use this platform as an educational tool, also for entertainment as well. And people sometimes I think you're oversharing, Abigail. No, knowledge is power, and I feel like if you share some of that power, you gain as well. And I just find so much joy in helping people in various different ways. But if you do want some one-to-one support, I will link my website below. Go on website, go and have a look at the packages and services, and drop me an email, and let's book in a consultation, and let's start really transforming your home and bringing it to its full potential. Now, you may be getting this wrong. Maybe you know already. Someone's giving you false information, and I hope this is going to clear this up for you. But these are 5 essential things that you need to really get that elevated look. You really want to bring luxury into your home. These are your key fundamental things, and all the other things will be added onto it, which I will keep talking about, because I feel you can't just do one video. You need to just keep relaying this message in various different ways to meet various different people. So yeah, let's get into it. I've wasted already 3 minutes of your time already. So yeah, first thing is, never forget your ceiling. Now, if I was able to show you ceiling, I know I have a new camera, so I'm moving around. But I don't know why before we were thinking about all our 4 walls and our floors and forgetting the ceiling. And I've noticed, and I've come to appreciate it of recent, the difference that it makes when you just gather and collectively bring it together with your decor. You can do it as, a mural, which I have done, or you can do color drenching and really bring it in. If your space is, majority white, like a soft white, warm white, then okay, it's fine to have kind of plain white at the top. But yeah, if you're adding color, definitely don't forget it. It just looks really silly when you've got beautiful orange walls, for example, and you just have a white ceiling. And it's that basic to bougie element. It just takes it to another level, and it makes it feel very, very well collected. And that's what luxury is all about. So yeah, I've shown some examples here, but never ever forget your ceilings. Even with the ceilings, I would say we want to talk about lighting, which I will in a minute. But yeah, make your lighting extravagant. Let it be part of the ceiling decor. So you're not just looking up and you have got so much plain walls, and then you just got a singular light source in the middle. It just really depreciates whatever's happening in the room. So yeah, definitely don't forget that. Second thing you need to always remember and bring into your space for pure luxury is layering your lighting. And I've mentioned this before, and I'll mention it again because it's so important. Now, layering your lighting, if you're new to this concept, you're like, what are you talking about? I'm not talking about physically layering your lights. It's a concept where you have 3 types of lighting sources in your room. So you have your ceiling light, and I always say go big with that if you can, please. And then you have your wall lights, and then ambient lighting underneath. Or you can have floor lamps, and then also consider some desk lamps or candles or anything, just to add more ambience, warmth and lighting into the room. And a luminous room is so much better. You don't want to have dark spots in your room, either a living room, kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, any type of room. If the light distribution is not good and you have patches of darkness, it can really depreciate the space. You want it to be well lit, and with it being well lit, another key point in that is consider the room that you have as well various different types of light levels. Light levels meaning if it's a living room or bedroom, I would always recommend warm lighting, ambient lighting, which you can put inside your coving, above or underneath, or even if you have like low profile and ceilings, having that ambient lighting really adds that beautiful touch. Number 3 is about texture. And with texture, you need it to be a variation. So you can have linen, soft velvet is number 1. I did used to like boucle, but there's a different type of boucle. I don't like the boucle, probably give an example. That type of boucle, no. But when it's like a little bit like shearling, quite widely distributed in its material type and quite rough, those are actually quite durable and sustainable. I like that type of boucle. It is nice. I appreciate that. The others look messy and it just, nah, we're not doing that. But yeah, when we're talking about materials, mixing materials is such a lovely touch. Don't just have cotton everywhere or linen everywhere or flat textured surfaces everywhere. It just doesn't add that kind of level to it. And having the textures really actually brings an opulence. And I'm giving you some examples here of really good use of layering your textures. As I said before, soft velvet is key, especially if you're going for like accent chairs or even like your main sofa. It's French kiss. Your vases or some of your decor pieces, add some texture to it. Give that roughness, give it that incomplete look, but it's intentional, and that's what's important with it. But see how not adding texture can make the room look very flat rather than adding texture. And you can see the variation there. It's coming at you and it adds so much visual interest and so much more elevation. Number 4 is visual interest, and that comes in the form of artwork. Now, you want to have that beautiful kind of art gallery theme as you walk into the room. If you want to put your family photos, I can't dispute that, that's fine, but do it in a very artistic way. You know, perhaps having all of the frames, not perhaps, I take that back. I'll take it back. Have all of them. Have a nice uniform, the same color. Just bring that nice uniform collectively. It just looks more seamless. It looks tidy. It looks intentional and put together. Rather than having it gold and bronze and silver, it just looks visually messy and it really will depreciate and downgrade that space. Artwork is really important and the size is prominent. Go big. Go big. Fill the wall with that artwork. Whenever I do my 3D renders, I always try and depict that because it's so important. Having something small just makes it look inferior and you can't even see it. Like, what's the purpose of it being there? You know, if you're using it for like a wall filler or a certain space, then I get it. And you can really see when someone has done intentionally. But if you're trying to add the artwork with your gallery light on top, don't be scared by going by 70 by 100. Or even like 90 by 150, those type of sizes is what you need to do. I always advise these to my clients. I'm always putting these type of sizes in their shopping list because it adds that significance to it. Remember, the bigger it is, the better and the more expensive it looks, because obviously the bigger it is usually expensive. So yeah, if you can, try and go with canvas rather than prints, because the prints, as you can see behind me, adds that glare to it. And for some reason, it just looks like a blown up photo. And it's not your photo. So yeah, look like you've had an artist commission the artwork to you. And that is what really brings that kind of special touch and that luxurious feel to your space. I'm actually going to change this for an art piece, which I'm taking my sweet time because I want it perfect. I've got an idea in my head actually, and maybe I might do a DIY video and show you. But yeah, there's going to be a big art piece behind me here. So yeah, I cannot wait for that. Okay, number 5 is about the material being used. Now, there are some materials that are more expensive and they look much more expensive. And there's some that look very inferior. And just by adding that particular item will literally downgrade your space. Now, these are items that I want you to go out whenever you can and bring some of these materials into your home to really help to elevate it. So marble. Marble is definitely the one. Please, please, please don't get coated marble or ones that have been like wrapped in marble. I'm talking pure stone. The heavier it is, the better. And go with one that has veining that's just so messy and just very kind of like artistic, because that architectural feel and artism in your home really adds that beautiful elevated touch. Now, I like viola marble, for example, but there's Calcutta, there's brown, there's any type of marble that you have, add it into your space. And then brass, not gold, brass, and I'll show you examples. Brass is just such a warm, delicate color, which I absolutely love. It's just so yummy, and it really does add that richness to it. And this can be actually bought inexpensively, because for this one you can get it coated as long as it's done well. But if you get real brass and it's heavy and it's durable, that quality really does add a different touch to your space. You can bring this with your door handles, your lighting, perhaps some pieces of decorative items having brass, your light switches. It's those little finishing touches that add a massive difference. And when you do so, always think about brass. Go for darker scents of wood if you can. So walnut, dark oak, those types are just really luxurious, and they're really in right now as well, especially in this season. So yeah, think about the materials that you're using. Look at the guarantee of the items. If they give you 10 or 15, you know that it's a good quality item and it's going to last. It's just little things like that, because that really will test its time by its longevity, its sustainability, and it's in its way, in order for it to be at good, proper prestige level all the time. The luxury has to come with the experience. You have to use all 5 senses: your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your taste, your touch. You know, we talked about touch with materials. Your eyes giving visual interest, your nose by smelling that beautiful aroma as you walk into this space. My favorite scent notes are patchouli, amber, oud, those type of scents, very deep. However, if that's not your thing and you like more citrusy and more sweet, that's absolutely fine. But even with the sweetness, just add a drop of oud. I don't know what it is. It just gives that kind of like Arabian sense to it. It's given rich, it's given Dubai, that kind of sense. It's just really, really nice. And usually we get those type of scents when you walk into hotels or lavish spaces, high-end restaurants, and so on and so forth. And why? Because it does resonate with that type of those clienteles. That's what they like, and they appreciate it. So why not also bring it to your home? If you don't like the scent now, trust me, you'll start loving it when your friends and family walk into your home and like, oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Get rid of the odor of like the food that you were making yesterday or whatever. Like, you know, adds that beautiful sense to it. And when we're talking about scents, just spend a little bit more. Like, stop buying the 10-15 pounds candles that you get from, I'm not going to mention the shops, but yeah, because when you pick them up and you smell it, like, okay, this smells nice. But trust me, when you light it in your room, after 10-15 minutes or even less, you're not going to smell it anymore. Because what they do is they just coat that scent on the top, but when the wax melts, the wax doesn't have the scent, so it will just diminish, and it doesn't have that long-standing scent even when you leave the room. So yeah, my favorite is Noem. There's so many other like high-end ones. I'll just show you some few pictures. Diptyque, and so on and so forth. The White Company, they have this really beautiful one actually. Yeah, these are the scents that you need in your home to give you that full experience. You just have that ambience of everything else that I've spoken about today, and then having that scent added onto it is French kiss. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember the 5 key things I said. It is your gate to starting to bring that luxuriousness into your home. Not having this, you're just not on the right step, and they are very attainable and easy to get. So yeah, it's not like I've said something that no one can. They're affordable, you know. So try and introduce this in. Now, if you enjoyed this, I will do more of these videos coming up. I'm really excited. I think the next video I'm going to have is a vlog, because I'm doing this series about, I'm elevating my living room right now. So yeah, I'm looking for things to add into here, and I want to take you on this journey with me. So yeah, look out for a vlog for that. But yeah, I will see you in another video. I'm so glad that I'm back. I'm so excited. But yeah, make sure you subscribe and follow me on my other platforms as well, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.